Yes, respected audience, Shrutas, Sadhakas, welcome you all. Receive my congratulations that lucky to study this colossal big Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana Shastra, followed by Adi Shankara's Tattva Upadesha, then also the Sankshipta Skanda Purana, also our Taittiriya Upanishad, Adi Shankara Bhashya. Yesterday we have done the Shiksha Valli. Today we'll be starting Brahmananda Valli in that. Remember the 13 Vyaktitvas of Lokasevaka, Dharmasthabaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, Prashanta, Gambhira, and Sanskrita Bhasha Gnata with Vyakarana. Friends, let us once more remember the six sources of help to us: the Parabrahma Tattva, the Ishvara Tattva, the Jagannatha Tattva, the Devatagana, the Guru Gana, and also the Shastra Gana. Let us not miss any opportunity and necessity of making use of any of these glorious helps for our evolution. Let us know all the process of tuning to them, all the processes of invoking their grace, and then let us be practical to avoid any delay in our Adhyatmika Pragati. Friends, a great text, this Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana. We are into the second Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakaranam. Just two more sargas are there. We are in the 18th sarga now. The subject matter in this 18th sarga is Drushtanta Nirupanam. And you are seeing how many Drushtanthas, almost one in every shloka, Sri Vaashishtha ji is using. Drushtanthas means examples to explain to us that if we have studied this Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana Shastra thoroughly, and if you have really done the sadhana indicated in it and then reached the ultimate, which is the purpose, how many the other byproduct benefits that are there, even though moksha is the ultimate benefit, that is anyway any day is highest. After that, nothing is required, and yet to inspire us, all the antaranga, bahiranga benefits also the Vasishtha ji are telling us when we do the practice of these what do you say Yoga Vasma Ramayana indicated sadhanas, or it can be en route itself. We will be crossing and succeeding in so many outer and inner endeavors, and obviously the final will be reaching to the Paramatma Anubhava, which is the giver of moksha. So we have come up to yesterday Hrudyakashe Vivekarke 21 shlokas. Even 22 we saw. What are 23? Narayana. 22 we have seen. 21 onwards we'll study today. Spend 3 or 4 minutes in our Prarthana and Sankalpa so that we are tuned to Sri Vaashishtha ji, the Guru Parampara, Bhagwan Rama, Valmiki ji, Vishwamitra Adi Guru, so that they will be blessing us. We are able to study, understand the Shastra perfectly. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsa Rishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Yairime Gurubhi Purvam Padavakya Pramanatah Vyakyatah Sarva Satchastraha Tan Nityam Pranadosmyaham. Om Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatulyam Rama Nama Varanane. Om Tasmai Shri Gurave Vasishta Munaye Nityam Namaskurmahe. Vishwamitra Munim Sharanyamanagam Bhuyo Namasyamyaham. Tasmai Valmikaye Shri Gurutama Gurave Bhuri Bhavairnata Smaha Purnananda Swabhavaha Swajanahita Krute Mayayopattakayah Karunyadudidhir Shurjanamanavaratam मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरभिगलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये। ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। ओं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मत् गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यासादि गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषद योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महानुभावानाम् आचार्याणां गुरूणां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां भक्त शिष्य साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु श्रोतॄणाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्य अभ्यंतर शत्रुघ्न निर्मूलन प्रेरणोत्साह ज्ञानादीनां प्राप्ति द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्य दिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापना उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्यादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः शाश्वतरूपेण सुसंप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृदेश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं तदनन्तरं श्री आद्यशंकर कृत तत्वोपदेश ग्रंथस्य अध्ययन साधनं तदनन्तरं संक्षिप्त स्कंदपुराण पारायणं भक्त्यर्थं प्रस्थानत्रय पारायणे तैत्तिरीयोपनिषदः ब्रह्मानंदवल्याः आरम्भः वयं सर्वे भक्ति ज्ञान विवेक वैराग्यादीनां द्वारा मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं विश्वकल्याणार्थं च करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यासादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। अथ द्वितीय मुमुक्षु व्यवहार प्रकरणं दृष्टान्त निरूपणं नाम अथ अष्टादश सर्गः। श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच। Friends, when this shastra is thoroughly studied under the guidance of our gurus and sufficient manana chintana we do, and the sublime knowledge that is hidden in it is caught, and the said sadhanas are practiced, we are seeing along with the Brahmanubhuti and moksha benefit, many other things also Sri Vasishtha is enumerating. So in that list, in the 20th mantra, we saw Sarvartha Shitala Shuddha Parama Lokadasya Dhehi Param Prakashamayati Jyotsneva Sharadaindavi. Like in the Sharadrutu, the Indu Chandamama Chandrama Jyotsna, the moonlight. How clear it is, how powerful it is, how beautiful it is. In the same way, for the student of this Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana, he Param Prakashamayati, Dhihi Param Prakashamayati. The Buddhi becomes the illuminator, understander of the Param Prakasha, the supreme reality. Before that, Sarvartha Shitala and Shuddha, then Parama Alokada. So, Parama Sarvartha Shitala means the Buddhi understands the meaninglessness of everything. Therefore, no more seeking of anything else. That is why Sarva, Sarvartha, towards all the arthas, Shitalata. The other meaning is, other than the moksha purushartha, towards the dharma artha kama, the whole mind becomes calm and quiet, unexcited, unheated. So it is cool. So you cannot have artha, kama, purushartha because the world is empty or meaningless. And dharma is for a jiva. I am not a jiva, I am Brahman. Therefore, in this way, sarva purushartha shitartha, the first three. Secondly, shuddha. The buddhi becomes absolutely immaculate and shuddha. It will be in the sattva guna. Therefore, parama alokada asya dehi, of this person's buddhi who is studying this Yoga Vaashishtha Ramayana, Parama Alokada, it will be the capable to obtain or understand the Parama Aloka. Parama is supreme, Aloka is Drushti, the Drushti of the supreme truth. Not only that, that Buddhi will become a vehicle through contemplation for that sadhaka to reach to that Parama Aloka, the Paramatma Prapti. That is why Param Prakasham Ayati. In this way, this itself, the Buddhi itself will merge in that Param Prakasha, supreme truth. Jyotsneva Sharadaindavi, like the Chandra Kanti in the Sharadrutu, Chandra Paurnima. Right? In the same way, in the next sloka, Rudyakashe Vivekarke Shamalokini Nirmale Anartha Sarthakartaraha Nodyanti Kila Ketavaha. So, Hrudi Akashe, in the space of the heart, Viveka Arke, when the son of the Viveka discrimination of Atma and Atma is fully arisen, Shama Alokini, when to that Surya rising, the Aloka, the Kanti is Shama, absolute quietening of the Manovrittis. Therefore, in that Akasha, when there is Nirmale, absolutely the absence of the Mala of the Dvandva, then Anartha Sartha Kartaraha, Anartha, that which is destroying, Sartha, giving as if it a reality, Kartaraha, the doers of so, Ketavaha, the Ketus, the what do you say, the Ketu, जो कहते हैं राहु केतु, na udyanti kila, the headless tail, you know, the what do you call them in English, the Ketus, the what do you call others, asteroids type of thing, you know, the asteroids of patenting, destruction, but appearing to be meaningful. So the destroying things actually, but appearing to be meaningful. Such asteroids won't be there. So the comparison is what? In the night time, continuously those asteroid or some light things keep on falling from the Akash. Okay, with that compared are the Anartha Sartha Kartaraha. All the Kamana, the Sankalpa, which appear to be Sarthaka, but only givers of the Anartha, of the Bandhana. How can they be arising? How can they be coming? They won't come. Because in the Hrudaya Akasha, the Viveka Surya has woken up with or arisen with the Shama as the Aloka. Therefore, absolute Nirmala. So, in the experience of that self, Nirmalata, the Anartha causing any sankalpas, any trishnas, any upadhi tadatmyas, they won't come at all. So the reverse point of it what? Till that Hridaya Akash mein Atma Jnana Rupi Surya is rising, till that time in our Antakarana, the Sankalpa Vikalpa Rupi Anartha giving, these asteroids will keep on coming only. Nobody can help us. So that way we have to very importantly understand both. One, the need of study of the Shastra. Two, through that realizing the Paramatma Tattva. Then all anarthas become Shanta. So he is taking the Upamana example of that Ketu. In every shloka, one example. So this is what we have seen. 21. In the 22nd mantra, he continues to tell us the benefit of studying the Shastra thoroughly, gaining the knowledge and abiding in it. He says, Shamyante Shuddhimayanti Saumyah Tishtanti Sunnate Achanchale Jale Trishna Sharadiva Brahmalika. So Jale Trishna. When a very good quantity of water obtained, all the trishna, the thirst goes away. So to Sharad Iva, when the Sharad Rutu comes, all the Abhramalika, the sequence of the clouds which were thundering and raining earlier, all of them get quietened. Not even a small trace of Abhramalika, Abhra, the cloud also we see in a Sharad Rutu. So Sharad Rutu mein all the clouds absent. In the obtainment of good quality quantity water, the Trishna goes away. In the same way, when this Paramatma Jnana gained through the study of the Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, the Buddhi, the Shamyanti means such people become absolute Shamayukta. Their minds become absolutely controlled, restrained, quietened. Shuddhi Mayanti, no Ashuddhi of any Dvaita Dvandva in them. Then Tishtanti Sunnate Achanchale. And they stay in that Achanchala Unnata Atmasthiti. So Achanchala Unnata Atmasthiti staying. Therefore, the mana becomes Shamyati. Then there is no Ashuddhi of Avidya, etc. Like Trishna goes away with the Jala, then no clouds in the Sharad Rutu. So, these are all the examples to indicate to us in the absence of Paramatma Jnana, whatever the problems that arise, they all go away when the Jnana gained. And the indicated thing in this Shastra is not only finally in the Nirvana Prakaranam, not only that, in every of the Prakarana, Paramatma alone is the goal that is being touched upon and explained. Now, let us go to the mantra Teisva. What is Bhagavan saying in 23? Vaashishthaji's guidance. Kim yat kin, very good shloka this is. One of the very interesting good one. Yat kinchana kari krura gramyata vinivartate dhinanana pishachanam lileva divasagame. Yat kinchana kari krura gramyata vinivartate dhinanana pishachanam lileva divasagame. So Divasagame Pishachanam Leela Iva. When the daytime comes, all the terrible Leela which the Pishachas were doing at the night time, all the Leelas go away. So Pishacha Bhayankara Nrutya Leela, Hela, frightening, threatening everybody, keeps on staying in the night time. But as the daytime comes, all the Pishachas start becoming Dina, weakened, because they cannot function when there is a light. So therefore, they become Dina, 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 and as the light comes fully well, they along with all their Leela, all their Hela, all their Nritya, all their Bhayankara Vilasa, they disappear. So night time, the Pishachas doing the Leela, frightening everyone. As the day is coming, night chala jata hua, these Pishachas become Dina Dina, helpless Dina. As the full light comes, they with their Leela go away, leaving the world to be free from their troubling. Such a good example it is. आजकल बेचारा we are not giving chance for those pishachas night time, because we ourselves are awakened like Pishacha all night. Secondly, they will work in night time only. But where is night? Everything is light only. Even if some light is not there, the light in the other places is going to the atmosphere, and that atmospheric, whatever the pollution, that's reflecting light in the other place. बहुत दिन हो गया डीप अंधकार देखकर. वैसे तो आंख बंद करो तो हो ही जाता है, but still the real darkness we have not seen of late. So Pishachas do their leela during night time. When the day comes, they become Dina, and along with Leela, they disappear. Generally, the Leela of the Pishachas is to frighten others, to trouble others. If you understand it, what a very important thing. Sri Vaashishtha ji is saying that in the same way, when you and I study the Adhyatma Ramayana Shastra and gain that jnanam of this Shastra, like the awakening, be attentive, listen to next sentence. आप बुरा मत मानना, क्योंकि जो वशिष्ठ जी कह रहे हैं वही कह रहे हैं कि in us in the absence of the knowledge, whatever the pishachatva was there, because of which we were so troublesome to the world, that pishachatva from us goes away. Example तो पिशाचों का दिया, indication is this only कि in the absence of the jnana, when we are a jiva with our upadhis and having so much of the passions and desires for this upadhi, how like a pishacha night time, night is our ignorance, how the pishachas do that horrible things at night time, in the same way to the world, for the world, the pishacha krutya hela which we were doing before the jnana dawn, all of that goes away. Means we are no more become, no more remain as the troubling people to the world. How important, And that words used by Vaashishtha Bhagavan are yat kinchana kari. Yat kinchana kari. Without rhyme and reason, anything we want to do. Means not looking into it as it is dharma, adharma, papa or punya. Is it going to help the people or not? Without thinking, like a pishacha, we were working, we will work, we continue working till this jnana comes. When this jnana comes, this goes away. So yat kinchana kari goes away. Vinivartate. Second, krura, the krurata, the cruelty at our speech level, at our mind level, at our action level, with which we were doing himsa to the people. Knowingly 10%, knowing, unknowingly 90%. Because in the absence of jnana, in the presence of ajnana andhakara, the kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsaryadi, durgunas in us make us do such cruel activities to the world around. So yatkinchana kari nivartate, krura nivartate. We are really cruel to the world with our swartha, with our aneka artha kamadi kamana. So that goes away. And the third one is very terrible, gramyata. The gramyata means the rustic way of living, the uneducated way of living, the what do you call uncultured way, brutal way, whatever you call, way of living, gramyata, that goes away. So the uncultured way of life goes away, means the life becomes cultured and dignified. Then the krurata goes away, means the cruelty goes away, the kindness and compassion comes. Yet kinchana kari, that licentious way of living goes away, we become very systematic, very productive and useful to the world. That means what? Without a Paramatma Jnana gained through such Shastra, our life is licentious. Yat kinchana kari means licentious way of living. Without rhyme and reason, without following the Shastri injunctions, without worried about the consequences, without thinking whether they are punya papa or dharma dharma, बिना कोई सोचे कुछ भी करते हैं उसको यत्किंचन करी कहते हैं. That immature life that goes away. So to krura, underline this one. It now with our selfishness, how much krurata we have towards the world. The krurata towards the nature, krurata towards all the devata ganas, that we have stopped giving oblations to them. That's why they are also angry. That's why all natural calamities. Krishna, our krurata towards not only the unknown distant beings, but the known near and near ones, the friends, the relatives. Kya, what's more, to our own family members also, we are krura because of our dushta vyaktitva, because of our avidya. When the Vidya came, the Atma Vidya came, the Brahma Vidya came. In that, our own individual Vyaktitva gone away, then we have no more seeing the others as other than us. Everyone is my own self. That vision has come. Then I will do only that which helps others. Therefore, Yat Kinchana Kari goes away. Krurata is replaced by kindness, compassion, and Gramyata is replaced by the Shastriya way of living, useful way of living. So, Yatkinchana Kartrutva, Kruratva, Gramyatva are all practices done by the non-spiritual people and the one who have not realized the self. ये चीजें पूरे दुनिया को like a pishacha troubles at night, they trouble. We are seeing that. You know, be attentive. In my absence of Aham Brahmasmi Anubhuti, in my ignorance of myself taking as Jiva, in my desires for my Dehendra Prana Manobuddhi, knowingly or unknowingly, through my sankalpas, through my words, through my actions, through my looks, etc., how much I am becoming cruel to trouble the world and proving my gramyata. And how many times I am doing the yatkinchana kartrutva karanam, wherein there is no system, there is no discipline, not knowing what's the consequence. Kitna मैं कर जा a Brahmagnani, his equipments, everything, and would become so refined, having experienced the Brahman through the study of Yoga Vaashishtha. Everywhere the same truth is given, seen. Thereafter, these three most terrible things with which an individual is called as Pishacha, they go away. Yat Kinchana Kartrutva goes away by Shastre way of Jivana. Krurata goes away by, removed by, replaced by the kindness, compassion. Then Gramanyata, what is it? Gramyata. The life of rustic, uncultured is replaced by very cultured, dignified way life. अच्छा लगा कि नहीं? Important है कि नहीं? So these are all the byproducts when you seek the spirituality. Truly, as taught to us in this glorious Yoga Vaashishtha Maharam. Among so many slokas so far studied, I liked this so far more than anyone. Let the Gramyata go away from us, the uncultured way of life. Let the Krurata go away from our life, the life of cruelty. Let the Yatkinchana Kartrutva, the indisciplined, rule and regulationless, licentious way of life go away from us. So, Yatkinchana Kari, Krura, Gramyata, Vinivartate. For example, Dinanana Pishachanam Lila Iva Divasa Agame. When the daytime comes, the Pishachas become Dina Dina, and then slowly their Lila and they all go away. So our life in our ignorance is like a Pishacha Lila, giving all dukkha, giving everybody the dukkha. See, that's why the Brahmagyani, with his overpowered compassion and love, how much he tirelessly uses every ounce of energy of his upadhis for the sake of the world. He himself realized he doesn't want anything to achieve. He has nothing to achieve. Right? In the same way, next one, good sloka, they're all. I'm just giving the literal meaning. More examples and all, you work on them of our worldly life. The text itself is full of so many slokas. So on an average, even 15 slokas per day we do. 2000 days we need to study this Shastra. Almost 6 years or 5.5 years. So almost 1 year only we have done. Even if you do 15 per day, अगर 20 करें तो कम दिन लगेंगे, 1600 दिन हो जाएगा. 30 करेंगे तो 1000 दिन में हो जाएगा. 10 ही कर पाएंगे तो it will be around 30 to 100 days. 3200 days is equal to almost 7 years, 8 years. So I will only tell you the literal meaning. Further you feel, but it's very enchanting. What you can do, even I'll also try, is in the class be regular first of all, and whatever you said at that time only grasp it, send it into the recesses of our own memory. Oh, in the absence of jnana, I am like a pishacha, creating krurata to the world and living life like gramyata to myself of a rustic, utter materialist, and my activities were like licentious yatkinchana kartrutva. Now that yatkinchana kartrutva goes away, the life becomes disciplined, and gramyata is replaced by the dignified life, and no more I am cruel to the world. Therefore, let me study the Shastra, gain that deep jnanam. That type of feelings let's have when we study every of this shloka. Next one, dharma bhittau bhrusham lagnam dhiyam dhairya dhurangatam adayo na vidhunvanti vataha chitralatamiva. What a beautiful example and a very good thoughts. Example is chitralatamiva. There's a painting. In that painting, there's a creeper with tender leaves as well as some flowers. Now, vata, the heavy winds are blowing. The heavy winds that are blowing, will they be able to shake or move the lata and the flowers leaves in that which are there on the chitra? है ना, कोई पेंटिंग के ऊपर there is a lata creeper, it cannot be moved or shaken by any amount of wind that is blowing. This is the example. Vataha chitralatam na narayana chitralatam na vidunvanti. Actually, when there is a heavy winds blowing, all the creepers, small little plants, even branches of tree, they get broken. But on the chitralata, whatever is there, the chitra on the chitra, whatever the lata is there, in a painting or a picture, the creepers are there. Then the vataha navidunvanti, the winds will not blow it away, will not shake it at all. You understand this example? In the same way, when you and I study this Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, the entire adhayaha, the psychological mental aberrations or disturbances will not shake. Vitti means the wall. Dharma means the knowledge that is given in this Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana. So Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana given jnanam is dharma. That itself is the wall. So dharma bhittau bhrusham lagnam dhiyam. And the one whose buddhi is fully engrossed in this wall of, fully engrossed in this wall of dharma jnana of the Shastra. Therefore, dhairya dhurangatam. It has got such a dhirata, such patience, such depth of knowledge, such perseverance. So, Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana Ukta Jnana is called Dharma. That itself is like a wall. In that wall, my buddhi got embedded so deeply. So, Bhrusham Lagnam Dhiyam. Dhi fully embedded in it, gone into it. Means fully got convinced about the Jnana and it is practicing that Jnana so strongly that the Jnana in the Buddhi and the Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana, they are inseparable now. Like the painted creeper is inseparable from the canvas. Okay, when one's buddhi becomes fully embedded in the dharma jnana that is given in this shastra, for such person, adaya na vidunvanti. None of the mental problems of kama krodadi vikaras and the consequent frustrations, depressions, etc., they will not shake him at all. He is so strongly rooted in the dharma jnana which is taught in the shastra that these number of winds that blow of the mind's aberrations or the outer world's any influences, they won't shake him from that state of being. See that good example and the thought conveyed. Otherwise, you and I are inviting the adhis. Adhi is mental problem. Vyadhi is the body problem. So, variety of the mental aberrations, we only initiate sankalpa. We only make it as kamana. We only make it as trishna. We only make it as gruddha. Then, for the fulfillment of that, we only take up the adharma marga, krura marga, akrama marga, papa marga. Then, the consequence, we are caught. Then, we are given such a severe punishments and we suffer. All these things, the cause of Kamakrodadi, the effect of Dukkha and Glani Adi, all of them put together called Adayaha. These Adis will not shake that person. who is buddhi, is deeply embedded in the dharma which is given in the Shastra. So, dharma vittau samlagna dhi. Buddhi is totally embedded, totally gone into the wall of jnana that's given in the Shastra. So, dharma bhittau bhrusham lagnam dhyam and dhairya dhurangatam. So, he has got dhirata, he has got the perseverance, he has got the clear knowledge. Therefore, those adhis which disturb others, distract others, the winds of the adi which disturb others, they won't touch this jnani of the Shastra. मतलब क्या हुआ? परमात्मा का ज्ञान इस शास्त्र का पढ़ने के बाद अपने आप ही पहली बात ये जो आधी आते नहीं, आ भी गए तो उनका तुरंत वहीं अंदर निपी एट द बड लेवल हो जाता है, क्योंकि स्थिर ज्ञान तत्व का मिल गया with the help of the study of the Shastra. So such person's buddhi is like the creeper on the wall. So the creeper on the wall is not shaken by any of the vata, the winds. So too, the creeper of the buddhi embedded in the dharma bhitti of these yoga will not be shaken by any winds of the adis. Kamana will not be there, kama karma will not be there, kama karma, papa phala is equal to dukkha glani will not be there. It will not shake because dhairyatam gataha. His buddhi has become so firm dhira because it is embedded in the tattva given in the Shastra. Reverse वही है, when our buddhi is not fully engrossed and identified with the jnanam gained from such shastras, particularly Yoga Ramayana, all the mental aberrations we are prone to get affected, and they are the cause rupa, they are the effect rupa. In the cause rupa, they make us do dushkarma through kamanadi, and effect rupa, they give us dukkha, misery, etc. दोनों नहीं रहते. आदयः न विधुन्वन्ति. Feel that? Therefore, if this is understood as, should we not first introduce the Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana Jnana in all the schools, colleges, from the age of 5 or 6, where the human beings start getting disturbed by the Adi. At that time onwards itself, if this, their buddhi is embedded in the Dharma Bhitti, Bhitti means wall. Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana is a wall of Dharma. The Dharma is the Vyavaharika Dharma and Paramarthika Dharma. So my intellect is fully rooted, convinced in the Vyavaharika and Paramarthika and Sadhana Dharma as guided by Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana. It is gone into that. Thereafter, how come? From inner and outer directions, the Adhis can come to disturb? Never, impossible. Like a child in the Orthodox family, very well brought up, with all the roots of good practices given, along with the logics, etc. Whichever the country will go migrate, he will not be, tempted by the nonsense around. Because he is trained in his house, in his family, by his parents and grandparents. बेटा जीना इसी का नाम है, ऐसा जीना चाहिए. Same way, Tattva Jnana gained through Yoga Vasishtha Ramayana, such buddhi embedded in that jnanam is not shaken by the adhis, the mind's aberrations, which is very, very important. These two shlokas, the Dharma Bhitti example and sorry, the Chitra Lata example, telling that the winds will not shake it. So too, the one who has become Jnani through Yoga Vasishtha Ramayana will not be shaken by the adhis. And the ऊपर श्लोक में जो बताया है, that the Pishacha Leela which we conduct in the absence of the Atma Jnana, that Pishacha Leela goes away, where was Swachchanda Karinitvam and Kruratvam and Gramyata, these three go away. है ना? Yat Kinchana Kari or Swachchanda Kartruta, both are same. These two shlokas are so beautiful. See, whether we deeply study Adhyatmika Shastra or not, Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana, secondarily, but primarily, how we become liability to the world, how we get disturbed, they are also indicated to us. We, like the Pishacha, act Krura and act also Grama Rupa. Gramya means uneducated, and then Yat Kinchana Kartrutva. So too, we are continuously Vidunvati, disturbed, displaced by the adhis in the mind. So that's how the dukkha, we are dukkhi because of second shloka. The world is dukkhi because of us in the above shloka. So we are giving dukkha to world and we give dukkha to ourselves. Both of them go away when the jnana is gained, and in the jnana we are established with our buddhi. And that is the jnana Yoga Ashtma is going to give. Are you ready to receive? Are you ready to use it? Are you ready to come out of all this? Pishachatva, all this affected by the Adi? Think about it. Then join. Let us study. One more shloka. Napatatyavate gnyasto Vishaya Sangarupini Kaha Kila Jnata Saranihi Shwabramsam Anudhavati न पतति अवटे अज्ञहतो विषया संगरूपिणे कह किल ज्ञात सरणि शब्रंसम अनुदावते. Again, whether it is said or not, in every shloka, please catch the main point that these are the byproducts of the person who is thoroughly studying, practicing Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana. Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana आप पढ़ोगे, समझोगे, साधना करोगे, so these are the results that are told. In this shloka, what he said is, Na patati avate jnaha. Jnaha means the jnani, the knower of the truth through this great Shastra. Avate na patati. He will not fall in the avata. Avata means quicksand. Daldal jo कहते हैं. And which is the daldal? Which is the daldal is Vishaya Sanga Rupini. The attachment to the Vishayas, the bhogas of the world. Vishaya is the bhogas, objects of the world. Asanga means continuous asanga, attachment to that. तो विषयों के प्रति आसंग रूपी ये जो दलदल है, ये अवट है, and this quicksand is there, this jna, the knower of the shastra, nabhatati, he will not fall. And see the beauty of saying ki kaha kila jnata saranihi. Sarani means path, jnata means one knower. The one who is the knower of the safe and secured path. Knower of the safe and secured path. Kaha, who is that fellow? Shabram sam anudhavati. That he will quickly run and go and embrace and fall in that Shwabra. Shwabra means वही कीचड़ वाला गट्टर. Shwabra or avata both are same. See, picturize karo. A beautiful path is there to go to reach to an excellent destination. And I know the path. And next to it is a quicksand. Daldal hai. Koi, the one who knows which destination to reach, the one who knows the paths to go towards that, will he leave that and run toward this Shwabra, to that avatar and embrace it, fall it? He's only a suicidal person will do that. Therefore, first thing is what? Vishaya Asanga Rupa is like a suicide falling in the quicksand. And who does it? Only the one who is Ajnani, not the Jnani. And the Jnani will protect himself from falling into the quicksand of Vishaya Sanga. And that Jnanam is given in this Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana. So Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana Shastra will tell us the position of these Vishayas, their limitation, how they bind us, etc. And also tell us the Atma Prapti Shubha Sthiti. Therefore, the path also shown. He happily we walk in that path. And happily we walk in that path to reach the destination, will not commit any accident of moving the steering to fall into this quicksand. So Vishaya Sangarupini Avate Jnaha na patati. ज्ञानी विषया संग रूपी दलदल में नहीं पड़ेगा, नहीं गिरेगा, नहीं मरेगा. और कौन है वो बेवकूफ जो मार्ग लक्ष्य जानने के बाद खुद उसको छोड़कर शब्र के प्रति दौड़ता हुआ उसमें कोई गिरेगा क्या? And we are all doing it because we are ajnani. So when we study the Yoga Smaravana, the goal and means become very clear. We walk in that. So the side lines of the Shwabra, the side paths lines of the avatar, we will not go fall. And what are they? Vishaya Sanga Rupani. So lot of deep things in it. When we come to study that topic, there we see. First of all, the Brahman alone is real. Second is infinite. Third is birth, death, changeless. Fourth, it is infinitely blissful. And the most beautiful point is that Brahman is me only. Positive aspect. Second aspect, there is no Vishaya in the world. That's all Kalpana. In the Kalpita Vishaya, how can the Sukha come? That Sukha comes from this Vishaya is called again another Kalpana. And we really want that sukha, we run towards it. And that's like quicksand only. दलदल में जब गिर जाते हैं ना, you cannot come out of it only. बस sunk inside that. एंड इफ यू सर्च इन सम यूट्यूब एंड ऑल दे शो, अगर बाई मिस्टेक आप उसमें पढ़ते हो गिर जाते हो, कैसे आप ना घुटनों के बल पर आ जाके धीरे तैरने का नाटक करते हुए स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्ट पकड़कर बाहर आ सकते हो. दे शो यू nowadays everything is there. That's the for example if you fall. But the one who falls in the Vishaya Sangha Rupa Avata, the life is so miserable. The entire personality layers are impurified. Their tensions, worries, anxieties, dependencies, slaveries, adharma, papa. जितना गंदा होना चाहिए उतना जीवन गंदा हो जाएगा. A beautiful rose petaled path to take you to the heavenly garden of the Brahmanubhuti. Walk there. Left side and right side, there is only Vishaya Sangarupi avatar Shabra. बेवकूफ है तो ही वहां जाएगा वो, जिसको आंख खुल के स्पष्ट दिख रहा है, a very fully beautifully laid path and taking to the destination of moksha. Why will you get mistaken and go here and there? And in lot of the cases you see, for various reasons, in the actual path and destination is not seen. The vehicular drivers, they take a wrong turn, either fall in a valley or they fall in a daldal. But all the other travelers, they know where to reach, how to travel, they safely drive. In the same way, the student of Yoga Ramayana knows the goal and the path. For him, the entire Vishaya Sangha Rupa, Daldal or quicksand or Shabra or Avata will not attract him, he will not fall in it. So, इसमें देखो, तो Vishaya Sangha is compared with the Avata. So, don't go and fall in it. Reach to Paramatma Tattva. You should know the path for it. They are given to you in this Shastra. You become a Jnani. So, na patati avate jnah tu विषय आसंग रूपिणी अवटे कह किल ज्ञात सरणी शब्रम मतलब जानबूझकर इसमें गिरने से मरेंगे कर जो जानता है, जानबूझकर कोई जाएगा क्या? So this Jnani knows Brahman alone is real. So he is established in that. Anything imagined on the Brahman as the Vishayas, it's not illusory. It has nothing but the quicksand effect on me. It will drown me only in the dukkha. I'll not go towards that. Good sloka. I liked all these examples. And कितना maturity, clarity हमको इनको बार बार पढ़ने से मिल जाता है. It's only a beginning, mind you. The actual Upadesha start from the third Utpatti Prakarana. We are out of 32,000 slokas. We are only hardly studying 2,300 only. फर्स्ट में 1500 और इसमें 1000, 2500 में. तो अभी 2 चैप्टर है, उसमें 100 मानो तो 2400 हुए. अभी 32 मतलब 29,000 श्लोक हमको पढ़ना है. So in and through all that, imagine if this way every day we are educated as to what the wrong way we live generally, how to avoid it, what is the right way. Within these 2-3 years, how much of information is given to us. And imagine if that information, if we have made our knowledge, and imagine if that knowledge we start living, LIVING, what will be the colossal height of our matured life? Should we not? अब हमको 2 ही काम करने हैं जिंदगी में, शास्त्र पढ़, उनके अनुसार जीना, बस. देखते देखते from the ordinary liability to the world, the krura, we become the greatest asset to the world. For ourselves also, from this samsara dukkha, we will get the Paramatma Ananda Moksha. देखते देखते हो जाएगा. Commit ourselves to practicing this jnana given in the Shastra. Before that, know what is that jnanam given. For that, come regularly to the study. Let's see one more shloka. सच्छास्त्र साधुवृत्तानाम् अविरोधिनि कर्मणि रमते धीर्यता प्राप्ते साध्वीवान्तः पुराजिरे. अगेन, सच्छास्त्र साधुवृत्तानाम् अविरोधिनि कर्मणि रमते धीर्यता प्राप्ते साध्वीवान्तः पुराजिरे. एग्जाम्पल फर्स्ट, साध्वी अंतःपुराजिरा. A sadhvi stree, sadhu, good women, married or unmarried, they are happy in their own antapura. with whatever the friends they are there, with the parents there. So she Sadhvi, why will she seek any pleasure or happiness in going anywhere outside? That's a Beokufi. Only in ignorant people, out of fancying, they go out of well prescribed limitations, bringing destruction to themselves. A Sadhvi says, why should I go outside? I am Khush mein Antapura mein. Sadhvi means a girl of just born up to the oldest lady. At every stage of their life, for their comfort, whatever required, they have in the Antapura only. Antapura is both. From the kingly standpoint, within the Antapura of the king. Another meaning, Antahapura means within their own town and limitations. Apne pura ke andar. They don't want to go out of their limits and out of the prescribed things only to invoke problems. Now, these are all today's world way. They don't agree because of so many other reasons. Anyway, but whatever is said here, we are saying. साध्वी जो है, even today's world में, wherever the women folk go to work, they may become prime ministers, presidents, etc. When they live in their limits as a women, that is called as they are within the Antapura only. अब ए नया definition add कर लो, so it balances both, isn't it? Women, wherever they go, when they are that having that womanhood, who they'll be sadhvi only. They are in the Antapura only. Okay, na? So that example. So sadhvi stays in the Antapura. In the same way, this person's buddhi who has studied Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, sadhvi Antapura में रहती है उस तरह से. In that way, his buddhi is Sat Shastra Sadhu Vruttanam Avirodhini Karmani. It always does that karma which is not in contradiction to the Sat Shastra, which is not in contradiction to Sadhu Vritti. So, Santa Mahatmas, what they are doing, what they are saying to do, Shastras, what they are saying to do, in that only the Buddhi will rebel, because to that Buddhi, the knowledge is given so convincingly in the Shastra that even you give him all temptations, the Buddhi, like that Sadhvi of the Antaparastri, she will never go out. The Buddhi will never go out. Because it's become so matured that यार थोड़ा सा भी मैं सच्चास्त्र और साधु वृत्ति से बाहर कुछ चेष्टा करने का कर्म करते यार कोशिश करूं, it will be a big destruction to me only. And I don't want my destruction. So he gets such knowledge by which it knows doing which karmas it will be safe, doing which karma it is destructive, and it avoids destructive karma and does only safe karma. Like the Antapura streets, they know up to these are the barricades. यहाँ जितना है फ्रीडम हम घूम सकते हैं और उसके पार कुछ भी है हम नहीं जाएंगे, जो वहाँ रिस्क है, डेंजर है. So they know the limits. Go beyond it, there will be problem. But within it, no problem. So Buddhi knows. Within the limit of sadhu, satshastra vritti, as well as sadhu vritti karma, there is no danger. Only that I involve in shastra bhakya, as well as asadhu vartana, I will not do. The Buddhi will be established in this knowledge. So satshastra sadhu vrittanam avirodhini karmani ramate dhi. Yatha prapte sadhvi iva antapura jine. Like the साध्वी अंतपुरा जिना, अंतपुर के आंगन में ही वो घूमेगी, काय को बाहर जाना. No, it's a very good example of sadhvi of antapura, and more beautiful than that is what's conveyed to us the knowledge that the buddhi is reveling only in sadhu shastra krita shastrokta karma, sadhu ukta karma. Bas. Sadhu means the gurus. Whatever the gurus tell us to do, what the Shastra tells us to do, Buddha is convinced about doing that. It is so happy, so safe it is. It's not going out of the boundaries of Antapura where it can be kidnapped by anyone. अब देगा उसके बाद इतना दुख होगा. This example is each example is so beautiful. मैं तो भगवान से प्रार्थना करूं भैया कम से कम 10-20 जन्म के बाद तो इस योगेश वाश महारामन को पूरी तरह समझने का कैपेसिटी दो. Whether get any amount of tapasya required to be done, but then see that depth, the joy of this knowledge, may I get it. I am to praying for it, Baba. See this one example. Imagine my intellect is so convinced about what way the work life has to be lived, having studied the Shastra and also the wrong things understood and those wrong things are avoided. How safe, secured I am? क्या कहीं सर झुकाना पड़ेगा मुझे? कहीं दुखी होना पड़ेगा? कहीं regrets में? Will there be any guilt, etc.? Imagine what he is saying, Vaashishtha ji. Your buddhi will be like a sadhvi within the antapura, angana, ajira. And that what is the antapura? Satshastra and sadhu vritti. Only those karmas. So Shastra Kathita karma and Sadhu Santa Kathita karma. Only that the buddhi does it. Because it's convinced. Because in that there's safety, security, spirituality, evolution. In any other thing, going out of the Ajira only, of the Antapura, there will be risk. Imagine that Antapura में क्या होता है? All the Sainya, Bhata, every one of them are there all the time to secure, protect. Gone out of that, so many डाकूज will be there, क्रूर animals will be there. दूसरे राज्य से आए हुए कोई अटैक करने वाले हो सकते हैं, सारे दुष्ट लोग हो सकते हैं, कोई सिक्योरिटी नहीं रहता. तो शास्त्र ज्ञान गुरुपदेश आर लाइक स्टेइंग इन द अंतपुरा फॉर आवर बुद्धि नेम्ड साध्वी. उसको वही रहना चाहिए. बाहर गई तो उसका कोई खैर नहीं है. In this way, Vasishtha is guiding us. We have beautiful more shlokas. We'll touch them tomorrow. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasa Purnamadaya Purnamivava Shishyate Om Shanti Shanti. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Narayana Gurudeva. Namo 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 Narayana. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा विद्युत तमेव भान्तमनुभात तस्य भाषा नारायण. ओम दश नमो मंगलम गुरुदेव ब्रह्मलोक नमो. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्र की जय. श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेद व्यासादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मृति राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता वत्सल से उपास जिज्ञास धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्त गण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. कम फ्रेंड्स, लेट अस स्टडी अवर most beautiful Tattvopadesha Grantha. Most probably we'll conclude it today. Abba. Join in 5 minutes. Thank you for your presence.